Well, hello there, Libra. How are you? It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we are doing your mid-September reading. This is good from now until mid-October. We'll take a look at the overall energy with the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details about any obstacles on your path or any advice that Spirit has for you. And if you're enjoying the content that I create, I really appreciate it if you would consider liking, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. It helps to get my message out to more people. All right, so let's take a look and see what is on the horizon for you. All right, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source, and giraffe spirit. See the big picture. Both of these are that energy of seeing the bigger picture in some type of situation or relationship that you have been dealing with, okay? But it's about seeing it in the light of your spiritual path. So this is interesting. You see how this like castle is coming up out of the clouds. It reminds me of the neck of a giraffe, right? Seeing going up, having that, bird's eye view of life and almost being able to see how the dots are connecting, or how an ending helped to bring in some beautiful new beginnings, something that was disappointing. Suddenly you see the silver lining in it, seeing the bigger picture of life and understanding a little bit more about how things kind of balance out in the end. And you are the Justice card, right? You love that harmony. You love balance in your life, and you love balance in, actually, I think there's this sense of finding balance within yourself, but also finding balance in some situation that I think was very detrimental, very painful for you at one time. And I don't think that it's something that is occurring now. It's something that happened a while ago, and it's kind of like you're starting to see it for what it really was, whether it was a relationship or a situation that was just very disappointing. You've come down the path far enough to understand like why this needed to happen, what good came out of you. Good came out of that situation, okay? So, in other words, some goodness has occurred because of it. And at this time, you may still be saying, no, nothing good came out of that. But I feel like you're going to see this from a different perspective very soon, over the next month. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look. This has taken a lot of strength to kind of like see the clear picture of this. It's interesting because you have the peace card on the bottom, but you see all those clouds? It reminds me of this, right? It's like, I feel like it's almost as if you could have been fogged in about some situation. So, or, it's almost like, what's that song? That Joni Mitchell song, the clouds. It's almost like you can see now through the clouds. It's almost like the veil is being lifted for you. There's something that you did not know, okay? Something specific. It was, and I don't even think it's like a super heavy cloud cover. It's almost like more of a fog, right? And you could kind of see something, okay? You may have had an intuitive inkling about a certain person or situation that you dealt with in the past, and yet at the same time you didn't have that crystal clarity that you were looking for. You have had to have a lot of strength and courage to continue, okay, on your path, even though you didn't have the crystal clear vision of where you were going or how this past situation. There is definitely some past situation that has been clouding your judgment, okay? Clouding your way forward, clouding your clarity about how to move forward. And that is what you are getting at this time. You know, I feel like for some of you, yeah, you have stuck and you have behind a mask. I think somebody hasn't been telling you the truth. Somebody hasn't been telling you the truth, and I think intuitively you knew somebody wasn't really telling you the truth. But you didn't have that crystal clear, right? Facts. You didn't have the facts about the situation. And yet at the same time, you could tell. You've been looking. Look at that with the microscope, with the magnifying glass. You've been looking, doing perhaps some detective work, trying to learn what is going on in the situation. And it was very much eluding you. You know, this could be some type of family situation. It could be even, I want to say, something at work. They're saying embezzlement. Like there could be somebody that perhaps was kind of like, I want to say, you know, I don't want to say like really just maneuvering money, moving money, doing something. And especially if you've been kind of like in some type of litigation, you know, where you didn't have the facts, but you kind of knew something was going on, and yet you didn't have all the facts. This has been a burden for you because I think you've been wanting the truth in the situation. Somebody's been hiding something from you, and you have been trying to figure it out. It's almost like, you know, they're saying pebble in your shoe, right? It's a teeny tiny pebble, okay, but you can feel it. And it's preventing you from moving forward because you're just not sure where this is all going. Yeah. You know, you have travel and you have decrease. For some of you, you may have tried to move away from this situation. I think you've been trying to pull back your energy from some type of relationship or situation that you've been really kind of toying about, just not sure. Just really not sure. So let's see where this is going. Okay, so you have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the Yang, divine masculine energy, intuition and manifestation. You've been trying to move forward, okay, in some situation. You've been trying to be able to take some action, right? To get the wheels moving in your favor. And yet at the same time, something has been clouding your way forward, clouding your judgment, clouding how to get the wheels to start turning. Because you're taking a lot of action here. You're taking action to try to get something to go in your favor. Yeah, this is really, you're the Eight of Swords, the Hanged Man, something is holding you in place. And yet at the same time, you're trying to go in a different direction. You have the Stuck card, didn't you? Yes, you have the stuck energy. I think that there is somebody that is preventing you from moving forward. So they could be holding you at bay, okay? It could be a boss that says, you know, maybe you are wanting to get out of a situation, you're not sure what's going on, and you're trying to get out of it, you know, get a new job, go somewhere else, you know, there could be some, you just may have this energy that there's some, you know, underhanded energy here and you just want out, right? So you're trying to find a new job, right? But your boss isn't, you know, is holding back on giving you a good recommendation or something like that. If it's a relationship, okay, say you're, you know, like you're married, or a relationship where you have finances that are combined. This could be somebody that is, you know, holding up the process, not allowing you to move forward, right? And using, you know, kind of a little bit of any tactic that they can to keep you stuck where you are. You're really trying to move forward. You want something different in your life. You want this energy to, you know, Wow, they're just showing me like the Wheel of Fortune, and like somebody has a stick going into the wheels, so the wheels can't move. Somebody is holding up your energy. Libra, I'm so sorry. Yeah, because look this is what you want underneath. You have the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands. You have the Sun card, the Ace of Wands, the Chariot. This is beautiful energy. This is what you are moving towards, right? And yet at the same time, somebody is just slowing the process down for one reason or another. And, it's very much, I want to say underhanded, okay? I can't say manipulative, but it's underhanded, right? It's, somebody is clouding your way forward. Not allowing you to see the big picture, not allowing you to see the way forward. I think that's what it is. You're trying to find a way forward, and you just can't. Yeah, because look, for your obstacle, you're out of power. You feel like you're powerless in this situation. You're trying to restart your life, having a rebirth. But there is this sense of competition. Somebody is preventing you from doing that. For some of you, I almost feel like this could be like a third party situation, okay? Not necessarily like a romantic third party situation, but that, you're trying to go in one direction, right? You may even be trying to move towards somebody or towards something that you are truly wanting. But there's something, so those are two parties, right? You and where you're wanting to go. But there's this other person or situation over here that is blocking it. It's kind of like, okay, I feel like the clarity is understanding that a third person, okay, so this could be a family member, a friend, say you want to go towards this person, you want to go towards, perhaps you want to marry somebody, or you want to start a relationship, or you want to start your own business, but this other person or entity is like the stick in the wheels, right? And you're like, why is it I can't move forward? And you're not really sure. Okay, you don't have clarity about what's stopping you, but all of a sudden you're getting the big picture. You're understanding that how somebody is holding this all up. Yeah, for some of you, and then look at it, here's the stick, right? Yeah, having the strength to be able to move this. I think there's somebody that is preventing you by moving forward because they're giving you misinformation. They're clouding your judgment about something. They're giving you misinformation. I think that you, a lot of times, can see clearly what it is that you want and where you're going. And yet, at the same time, there's somebody that's clouding your vision of where you're going or preventing you from moving forward. Putting you in the sense of doubting yourself, of doubting that this situation can work out for you. Because if you have the strength and the courage to persevere, the wheel is turning for you, right? It's about going with what your heart tells you. This person, I don't know, they're just like over there. This person or this situation is, yeah, you need to cut them off. Not listen to them, because whoever this person is, look, I think for some of you, this is perhaps a romantic relationship or a business partner. This is Gemini energy, the Lover's energy, exchanging gifts, having some good flow here. But this person over here is concerned. It's almost, it's a little bit like, when you were a child and you may go and ask your mom, can I go over to, Johnny's house or whatever? I want to go over to Johnny's house and play, right? And your mother says, well, you know, no, you can't go because we're going to have dinner soon. So then you go out to the garage and dad's working on the car or something. And you say, Dad, can I go over to little Johnny's house? And he says, sure, why not? Right? It's a little bit of that energy where I feel as if there's, you know, it's kind of like, well, if I can't get it this way, then I'm going to go this way. The person that's over here, that's your third party. That's the stick in the mud, okay? That person is concerned that you are going to leave them. They're concerned you're going to find out. I think they have a secret. They have a secret. And I think that they're concerned you're going to figure out their secret. They're trying to prevent you from this. For some of you, okay, this is for like just a few of you possibly, but this is the scenario for some of you. You like, I'm going to say Ted, okay? It's like, I like Ted, okay? And I am talking to my good friend and I'm saying, oh, I really like Ted. I want to move towards Ted, right? And what I don't know is that my friend here also likes Ted. So my friend starts giving me information that is inaccurate about Ted, right? Starts kind of like, you know, well, you know, did you know Ted has, you know, already has a girlfriend or something like that. So, you know, why do you think that you can be with Ted, you know, whatever, in order to kind of like play these doubts in your mind. Same thing if it's a business situation, right? You could have, this is something that you want. You want to put your time and energy into building something that you really and truly love. But you have somebody over here that doesn't want you to do that. Because if you do, it's going to affect them in some way. But they're not telling you that. So they're feeding you bad information. They're feeding you bad information, or they're just filling your head up with doubts. If you have a situation where you have somebody close to you, okay, and you feel like, intuitively, listening to your gut, I don't know, there's something going on with that person and I don't get it. I'm not getting the clear advice that I would like to get, right? It's kind of like, okay, the reason is they're hiding something. They are hiding something. Whether this is your boss, this is a family member, you know, romantic partner, or just a good friend, I don't know. But there is this situation. You are trying to move away from this person and this person is trying to prevent you from doing that. Wow. Yeah, because look, you're entering a new world. You're entering a new chapter. And I feel like this person is just fearful that you are not going to want them to be part of your new life. But they're not saying that. They're clouding your judgment instead. That's not a good friend, Libra, right? That isn't, yeah. Because I feel like you truly believe in yourself. You're willing to go towards what it is that you really want. It may not be what people say is the best thing for you, but they're not necessarily even saying that. They're just clouding your vision about the situation. But I feel like you believe in yourself, Hierophant. You believe in yourself enough that you are willing to walk towards what it is that you truly want. I think for some of you, this has something to do with a romantic relationship. Look, we have the King and Queen of Swords here, right? Your energy. Kind of like understanding that there is, yeah, look, loving yourself enough to offer your cup of love to the person that you know is going to be more balanced than what you have at this time. Yeah. Okay, Libra. I would love to hear in the comments how this may resonate with you, because I do feel like there is somebody that is clouding your judgment, just not giving you all of the facts, not telling you the truth about this situation. And I think it's somebody you trust. That's the hard part. It's somebody that you really trust. Somebody that you want to trust. Yeah. Okay, so Libra, let's pull a soul truth card for you. And I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, so let's see what we have. Does my life have a room for more pleasure and play? Yeah. I think for a lot of you, this is a romantic relationship that you would like to go after, or you would like to have a romantic partner in your life. You know, that could be the other thing, okay? I'm single, and you know, I have some single girlfriends, and every time somebody says, oh, I think I'm ready to start dating again, or something like that, right? Then the others start saying, oh, why are you going to do that? You know, it's kind of like, okay, but is that really being a good friend, right? The reason is because, right, then it's, you know, you're losing sometimes your friend. That could be part of it. Whoever you're dealing with, okay, is maybe afraid that if you go towards a romantic relationship, then what happens? You don't, you know, you're going to lose time with that person. So they're tainting your energy about that. Or if it's business, right, you're trying to go towards either a business partner or creating something that your heart truly desires, then somebody is feeling like, oh my goodness, you're not going to have enough time for me, or how is that going to affect me? But you can't make your decision, Libra, based on what somebody else is fearful of. Right? That's as bad as making decisions based on your fears. I feel like there's something that you really want, and yet at the same time, somebody is just clouding your judgment about it. Okay, in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work. Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Yeah. Because I feel like you want more for yourself, right? You want either to move into a romantic relationship. I mean, putting time and energy into it, not just saying that you want it. It's kind of like, okay, I'm going to put time and energy into it. There's a difference, Libra, right? But also, or it's a creative project, a new business, you know, something that you want for yourself. There is this sense, right? You have regeneration. You want something new for yourself. You want to relight the fire underneath you. You want to bring this love and this inspiration back into your life. But there is somebody that is trying to prevent you from doing that, because by doing that, okay, you are also, okay, going to move away from them. You're not going to have as much time and energy for them. And so they don't want that. The other thing is that sometimes people don't want us to go in the direction of what we desire, right? Because then it highlights that they're not making changes in their life to go after towards what they desire. They don't want to feel like, oh my goodness, now I have to kind of like step up to the mark, you know, and start going after what it is that I desire. It's a little bit about that energy of somebody feeling inferior when they are around you and you're talking about what it is that you truly desire. And all of a sudden it triggers their insecurities, their sense of inferiority, right? Of saying, oh my goodness, there goes Libra. Libra's going after what it is that they want. And how does that reflect on me? So they're clouding your judgment because they're trying not to feel so bad about themselves. Envy, I guess you would say. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. That was a lot. All right, I do really appreciate all of your support by liking, commenting, and subscribing. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.